Ashes on my Burberry. When you chillin' up when they play with you the most, but they don't know you really 10 times worse. Keep your niggas out they feelings when they chose. You can't have your nigga in prison feeling hurt. When you chillin' up when they play with you the most, but they don't know you really 10 times worse. Keep your niggas out they feelings when they chose. You can't have your nigga in prison feeling hurt. Put the pen and paper for you every time like a verse. Out of everybody you call, you know.
Hey, baby. Welcome to another edition of the 88 Club with yours truly. Leave them likes and them comments. Hit me in my Gmail at vay97718@gmail.com. You can hit me on Facebook at Marvin Smith, you know what I mean? Man, that Kodak Black man going hard, you know? Hey, man, it's part 2, man. Hassan Campbell, man, going at this clown nigga, you know what I'm saying? He's a clown. He's a fraud, you know what I'm saying? Talking about, man, you got these dirty podcasters, these new cats, man, trying to diss me, trying to make a name for theyself, stuff like that. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something, you Momo. I ain't trying to make a name. I've been had money, you know what I'm saying? I only been on here for 2 months. You know what I'm saying? I showed you $5,000 yesterday. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause you got on here and showed $4,000 talking about I got money. I'm not worrying about you dirty dudes. You know what I'm saying? I showed you five racks, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I showed you the bills. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't no ones and no 20s in there. It was all 50s and 100s. You know what I'm saying? I own properties. I got plenty of cake. You know what I mean? YouTube made you. YouTube ain't make me. You know what I'm saying? You worth 500,000, you know what I'm saying? Because you exploit people. You step on people. You know what I'm saying? The same thing you said about DJ Academics. DJ Academics is worth $10 million. You know what I'm saying? Because he exploited gang culture in Chicago. Most of his videos and most of his donations and money came from exploiting gang culture. You do the same shit that DJ Academics did. You talking about, I'm not worrying about these niggas and what they saying, these podcasters. I'm on my way to becoming a millionaire. So why would I give a fuck and worry about, you know what I'm saying? That's all you do, man, is exploit people and use people. You know what I'm saying? You're a fraud. You know what I'm saying? You talk about, just like the woman in Burger King. The dude that went in there and shot the woman in Burger King and pistol whipped the employee, you know what I'm saying? This girl was going to work, you know, trying to make a living, her first job, and now, you know, her family got to plan her funeral and stuff like that. You niggas make me sick. You gang members, y'all make me sick. You know what I'm saying? You sit up there and make videos talking about that, but then on the other hand, you know what I'm saying? You want to tell your old ass war stories, you know what I'm saying? About how you was a gangster, how you ran with B.O., how you ran with Wildcat, how you got busy, how you got 2 murders and stuff like that. How many times the niggas got to hear about how gangster you are, you know what I'm saying? And you outside. You make up your mind, dickhead. You trying to save the culture, or you want to be a thug? Which one is it? You know what I'm saying? Because 1 minute you want to be Martin Luther King, and then the next minute you want to be some super thug. You know what I'm saying? You want to tell your war stories. You know what I'm saying? You want to talk about, do interviews with Wild Bill talking about how you got busy, how you was, you know, going against the Brownsville Bloods, you know, the Iron Sheik and all them. You know what I'm saying? Nobody gives a fuck, Hassan Campbell. You know what I'm saying? You mad disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? Niggas die and then he got his snapbox rock. He got his snapbox rock. You know what I'm saying? Total disrespect. Why would you say some shit like that, you know what I'm saying, about brothers that's getting arrested? I mean brothers that's losing their life. Why would you say some shit like that? He got his snapbox rock. You know what I'm saying? That's disrespectful. And then you add some little rap lyrics behind it. You know what I'm saying? You's a fraud, man. You's a clown. You talking about you outside, you know what I'm saying? You don't be outside. You know what I'm saying? You live in a nice neighborhood, you know what I'm saying? You live in a nice neighborhood. You got a Mercedes, you got a Sprinter, you got a Volvo. Nigga, you living a good life. You got white picket fences. Like I said, you worth $500,000, your wife makes $100,000 a year. You got 5 kids. Nigga, you 5'6". You ain't built like that, nigga. Your claim to fame came from Africa Bambaataa running up in you, nigga. Having sex with you, nigga. That's your claim to fame. You came out with your story on Sinetta TV and told everybody how you was molested, and people said, oh, Hassan Campbell, he's so brave. I feel sorry for Hassan Campbell and what happened to him. That was very disgusting what Africa Bambaataa did for him. You know what? Hassan Campbell he's a good guy because he's brave enough to come out and, tell his story, and he's helping a lot of other people. But then on the other hand, you want to be a gangster. You want to talk about how you was this, that. You know what I'm saying? See, it's old niggas like you that get a youth mixed messages. That send the youth mixed messages. You know what I'm saying? You sit up here and talk about Jim Jones is a 50-year-old blood. He want to be tough. He want to be a gangster. You know what I'm saying? This and that. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, you a father of 5. And you do the same shit. You sit up here and talk about, you know what I'm saying, the same stuff. I'm outside. I'm outside. I'm in the Bronx. Niggas talking about I don't be outside. I'm out here. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, when you was in the Bronx, look, I'm out here. Niggas talking about I don't be out here. Look at the yellow tape. Look, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, the police was out there with you. You was talking to the police at nighttime. Nigga, you was in your nice neighborhood. You probably decided to come out and drive through the neighborhood. You probably was watching the news or something, you know what I'm saying, and seen a crime going on in the neighborhood, your old neighborhood or whatever. And you say, you know what? I'm going to take a ride out there. You know what I'm saying? I know that it's the police still out there. Even though the crime was committed, the police still out there. I'm going to take a ride out there and I'm going to shoot a video. Nigga, that's what you done. Nigga, you was talking to the police, talking about, I'm outside. Niggas talking about, I don't be outside. You walking down the street. Nigga, it was cops out there, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? It was cops out there. Nigga, you was talking to them. I'm not friends with the police. You know what I'm saying? The police got a job to do. Officer, if I'm not allowed to have a gun on me, but officer, if I had a gun on me and you checked me and searched me and found a gun, what would you do? He said, I would lock you up. You know what I'm saying? Stop capping, Hassan Campbell. You know what I'm saying? When you are in a neighborhood, you around niggas that you grew up with, niggas that you know. So, of course, niggas gonna vouch for you, niggas going, you know what I'm saying? Just like when you went into the Poppy store and you went and got you a sandwich. It was 2 or 3 guys in there and you was talking about, yeah, these my mans right here. And then, you know what I'm saying? And it didn't even look like you was in the hood. It didn't even look like you was in the hood. You know what I'm saying? 1 minute you say, oh, why would I want to go back to the hood? Why would I want to be outside? Why would I want to be around niggas? But then on the other hand, you know what I'm saying? You talk about, I'm in the hood. I'm around killers and stuff like that. No, you don't. No, you don't. You don't be in Brownsville. You don't be up in the hill and you know what I'm saying? Parts of Harlem. You know what I'm saying? You don't be in Staten Island. You know what I'm saying? Where them young wild niggas at and stuff like that. You don't be out there. We'll be 20, 30 bloods on the corners and niggas getting it popping, and you don't be out there because them niggas will strip you naked. And you know that they would. So stop pump faking like you that guy when you know that you're not. You know what I'm saying? You keep acting like you that guy, you know what I'm saying? But Africa Bambaataa's walking around. You so gangster, you so tough, but Africa Bambaataa's still walking around. You know what I'm saying? That man had sex with you till you was 15 years old. Nigga, you was his lover. You was his lover. Ain't no excuse for that. He young. When you young and stuff like that, you're a kid. You know what I'm saying? You defenseless. You can't defend yourself. You know what I'm saying? You become a teenager and you keep going back. Come on now. No, you liked it. You liked it. And then you ain't pressed charges against him or none of that. You ain't press charges against him or none of that. You know what I'm saying? You ain't do nothing. Let me tell you something. You're a female. Your wife is going with a female. You're a female, bro. Your manhood was taken and you can't get it back. You ain't no different than your daughters. You're a female, bro. That man had sex with you. He had his penis in your butt, in your mouth. You in love with Africa Bambaataa. Africa Bambaataa is your lover. You're going to be connected to him forever. You're going to be connected to him forever. Forever. Forever? Forever, ever? You know what I mean? You exploit people. That's what you do. You the biggest fraud on here. You're a culture vulture. You know what I'm saying? You running with the feds. You running with the folks, man. You know what I'm saying? You be getting niggas indicted on here. You know what I'm saying? You was talking all this stuff about young Pharaoh, how he conning the people, stuff like that. You know what I mean? And then soon as he get his channel taken down, the feds and stuff like that, all of a sudden, young Pharaoh, even though I ain't like him, you know what I'm saying? He was cool, you know what I'm saying? You want to dick eat him and all that. You know what I'm saying? You want to talk about Rizza Islam and you know what I'm saying? That's what you do. You try to create content for yourself. You know what I'm saying? That's what you do. You try to create content for yourself. You know what I'm saying? But everybody know that you're a sucker, though. Everybody know you're a sucker. You know what I'm saying? You try to get Wild Bill on here, you know, do it. You interview him. Get him on here to tell stories about stuff that he done in the past and stuff like that. So you can get views. So you can make money. That's what it's about with you. All you YouTubers, it's about, you know what I'm saying? That's what it's about. I do this shit for the love from the heart. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck about no donations and stuff like that. I don't ask for donations, you know what I'm saying? I got my own bread. I don't give a fuck about that. I got everything that I want. You know what I'm saying? It ain't come from YouTube. I'm a hood legend, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? I own properties. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. YouTube made you. You know what I'm saying? YouTube made you a star. You a YouTube star. You know what I'm saying? From getting a dick in your butt. You know what I'm saying? You got a dick in your butt and came out and told your story. You know what I'm saying? And became a YouTube star. Exploiting people. People getting murdered and stuff like that. And you exploit them. Yeah, the older homies, you know what I'm saying? You older niggas need to be ashamed of yourself. You know what I'm saying? You got K Flocka locked up doing life. You know, you older niggas let him down a wrong path and this and that. You know what I mean? But what the fuck is you doing, nigga? When you getting on here telling your war stories. Yeah, back in the day, you ask anybody, I got busy. You know what I'm saying? I was booked for 2 murders. I pled the one. I copped out. You know, I was locked up with such and such, you know what I'm saying? Pistol Pete was this, that. So don't tell me that I'm not real. I'm not out here. I ain't never do what I did. Nigga, you tell that story all the time, nigga. You always telling your story. All the time, nigga. All the time. People don't want to hear it no more. People don't want to hear it no more. You know what I'm saying? See, you seem sharp to people who ain't sharp. You know what I'm saying? You seem sharp to people who ain't sharp. You know what I'm saying? But real niggas see right through you. You know what I'm saying? Real niggas see right through you. I'm a street nigga. I see right through you, bro. I see right through you, man. You's a clown, nigga. And then you be wearing fake jewelry. You worth $500K, nigga. Why you wearing fake jewelry, nigga? Them fake gold chains you used to wear around your neck. And them knockoff hats and shit like that, nigga. Real niggas wear real shit. Real niggas wear real shit. And niggas called you out on that bullshit, and you know what you had the nerve to say? So what? So what? It's fake. You know what I'm saying? I like wearing fake shit. If I want to get some real shit, I'll buy me some real shit. You know what I mean? I bought the chains because I like wearing them. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, you worth 500K, nigga. You's a cheap ass nigga scared to spend some money on yourself. Cause that's the kind of nigga you are. You's a fake nigga. You know what I'm saying? You's a fake cheap nigga. You know what I'm saying? You worth 500K and you can't even go out there and treat yourself to a nice chain, a nice watch. You want to put on some fake shit and try to make it look like it's real. You know what I'm saying? That bullshit you be wearing, nigga, that look like you got it off the stand. You know what I'm saying? That bullshit you be wearing. Fuck out of here. I keep it simple. I'm a simple nigga. I keep it simple. You know what I'm saying? Fuck all that, you know, I keep it simple, nigga. Keep it real simple, you know what I'm saying? You know, you want to wear these fake fur coats and all that bullshit you be wearing. Fuck out of here, nigga. Fuck out of here. Don't never try to play me like I'm a dusty nigga that be stealing cakes out of stores and all that, nigga. Fuck out of here, nigga. I get cake. Dick face. You know what I mean? Yeah. Real talk. I get game for free. I don't give a fuck about no donations and all that other shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? I give up free game. You know what I'm saying? I just want people to know what a big fraud you are. You know what I'm saying? And stop sending you donations and all that. You know what I'm saying? Making you rich because you ain't nothing but a culture vulture. You know what I'm saying? You got Republicans sponsoring you. You know what I'm saying? You ain't doing nothing but exploiting people. You know what I'm saying? You come up with these stories to talk about to get money. You want to talk about, you know, China's this, China's that. You want to talk about the hood is sick right now. You know what I'm saying? Niggas is out here doing this, you know what I'm saying? That's what you do. You tell good stories, Hassan Campbell. You tell good stories and you act like you care. You like a pastor. You like a pastor. You give people feel good sermons. You make people feel good and they say, man, you know what? Oh, man, that's so real what he's saying. I feel that. I feel that in my soul. You know what? I'm going to send him $5. I'm going to send him $10. That's what you do. You hustling. You hustling. You exploiting people. You hustling. You ain't no different than Black Lives Matter. They use Mike Brown, Trayvon Martin, and all these other people, Daryl Gardner, you know what I'm saying? They use their death, they exploit them, they make a whole lot of money, and now you don't hear nothing about them no more. You don't hear shit about Black Lives Matter after George Floyd. Only reason they took on the George Floyd case because George Floyd death was in the spotlight. It was a way to capitalize and make a lot of money, and that's the same thing you doing. You even said it yourself. I'm on my way to becoming a millionaire. What do I care about these people? You know what I'm saying? Guess what? When you get rich, you gonna shit on the people just like you doing now. Just like you doing now. You worth 500,000. You couldn't even, them Africans that got caught in that fire, that died, you couldn't even send them a little donation. You couldn't even send them nothing. It took a nigga from Philadelphia like myself to send them a donation. You know what I'm saying? And that's your neighborhood. Man. Peace, y'all.